everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Melody. Let's do a fall garden tour. So my stackable that's over there has peas planted in there. There is pak choi that's coming up. There's kale. I'm trying to think everything I planted over here. Oh, one of the birds must have moved to pee because there's one down there on the ground. Lots and lots of Swiss chard. There's some lettuce right there. I'm going to go in with more seeds on lettuce, but I had to I just have to start harvesting. Today it's very, very chilly. I've been noticing for about a week. The weather's just been seeming a little weird. And I think we're going to get an early fall. So I have a major harvest that's going to be coming up, so stay tuned for that. And herbs to collect and continue to save seeds, things like that. This is my, which one is which? This smells like my lemon. Oh my goodness. Okay, lemon basil. That's my Thai basil. Like I was saying, different Swiss chards. Let me think. Purple kohlrabi, some Georgia collards, my poor cabbages. This has been a consistent thing. Maybe this cold weather we're having here right now will kill the harlequin beetle, which ended up being the beetle that was all over my Brussels sprouts. But look at how great this Swiss chard is looking. It's fantastic. Beets, okra, more okra. This is where the Brussels sprouts were. Unfortunately, they got, I don't know, those beetles came in and that was the end of that. These were looking really great. They're not perfect right now, but that's okay. We're just going to go with it. This is my backup, because my videos aren't in order. This is my backup zucchini patch because of what had happened in the back with all the animals getting in. I have been harvesting a lot of yellow zucchinis. Green, here's an Italian zucchini that's grown right there. Hopefully you can see that. Let's take a look in, because it rained here yesterday. I see yellow over there. So big blossoms. I'm going to let them go, do their thing. And when they die, they die. I have all these zinnias. I did a video on that, on how to save the seeds and, you know, get them to reseed. And guess what I did? I'll tell you in advance. I left my baggie outside and it got left in the rain. So now I got to lay that out for that to dry. But lots of sunflowers still going on. So my trick that I did last, well, let me see, March, when I was planting sunflowers. These are the best, especially if you don't want to have to plant more sunflowers to go all the way into fall. These were great, but I'll take care of that conversation in another video. So zucchini, it's green. I can see a cucumber. My cucumber season's just really been lousy, but we'll see. I got to pick that one. I have to just do a major harvest. Some of the sunflowers are hanging down just due to wind and weather. They're just all over. I've been leaving some for the birds and everything like that. So that is what's going on with the zucchini and the okra. My okra, oops. Yep, I have to harvest. I'm going to try to get as much as I can off the okra that now wants to decide to grow. Even though I'm not a big fan of that snottiness that's in the inside, maybe I'll pickle some. We'll see. That is the Chardonnay tomatoes in that pot. This was my, I have to think, not was, because it is still alive. Cinco de Gallo pot. Here is my Come Salsa With Me bucket that still wants to grow tomatoes. I picked like everything out of here. It has more jalapenos, more peppers going on in there, more parsley, cilantro. I put kale in here because I had wet kale seeds, and I just love these tomatoes. Absolutely love them. They're my favorite, and I am going to try to save some of the seeds off of this. Let's go up this way. Sweet potatoes, these were completely, like all the leaves were eaten off. I usually harvest my sweet potatoes October. I'm not sure how that's going to work out this year, because I think we're literally going to get an early fall. I had to pause because I'm not sure. I'm hearing a truck and it's making a lot of noise. Sorry, my friends, that is a trash truck. So as I was saying, a lot of this was eaten back. All the leaves were taken off. I have the video. I just don't think I ever posted it. I had to move them from the back to up to here. And like I said, we might get an early fall. So I don't know. I usually, like I said, we'll pick these in October, like middle of October. We'll have to see how that goes. Keep you posted on that. But that is the sweet potatoes. And then this is the green stalk planter. Do let me explain. This had lettuce in it. The harlequin bugs from the Brussels sprouts, I guess some got onto the ground. They ventured through. If you're not familiar with the harlequin bug, it destroys your crop, literally. It got over here to the green stalk planter, which was shocking. I found some babies and a couple adults and was killing them, but they were going in and killing my lettuce. So, I mean, eating it down to the bone. I went in with some more seed, which is coming up, because if you know, all my seeds came up August the 1st, actually. I have cabbage in here, but it also got to that. I dropped another seed. There it is. Not sure if I dropped another one in there, but different lettuces are here with marigolds, Swiss chard on the bottom. See, this is what it'll do to your crop, literally, like, just kills it. And almost overnight, really, to be honest with you. I don't know what was in there, or if I planted seeds. I love this red lettuce, but then this time around, I think because of the heat, I was having a problem with it germinating. I didn't have any more, so I'm not sure if I planted something in there. If not, I'll just go in with something else, but it's gorgeous. And then some salad bowl mix. This was from my 2 sunflowers that I had in here all season. But I was coming over here and killing the nasty beetle. It's the year of the beetle. As you can see, more seeds coming up. So looking good with the Swiss chard. It's going to be windy here, so if you hear that, I'm really sorry. We're in the middle. I think they're calling this our fall equinox, and we're supposed to go down tonight into the 40s. So that's insane, considering we've been 109. It's just been nuts. Okay, this is the beans. This is the actual bed that the Mexican bean beetle started in. This is an original plant since the bean beetle. I just left it in there as an experiment to see if it would just linger to this so I could kill it. It kind of worked, but then it kind of didn't work. But all my other beans came up. I have been getting quite a few amount of quart-sized jars, but the other day I did a video. It's not posted yet. I brought you along to harvest some beans, and it was real scarce in this bed. It was starting to look like it was thinning out. And when I got to the other bed over there, guess what was over there? The Mexican bean beetle. So it's still here. If you don't know anything about the Mexican bean beetle, you can look it up or go look at my video when I lost my entire crop. So they're still here. Hopefully this cold weather will do something to help get rid of them so I can just get a little bit more beans. There are some babies in here. Oh, there's some more. I didn't pick yesterday and it got rain. So they're starting to look a little bit greener because it rained mostly all day yesterday. The night before and all day yesterday. The Blue Lake Swan Bean, I think it is, with the beautiful flowers on it. That's doing really well. I would definitely do that one again. This is my first time growing that particular bean. These are all different types of bush beans right here. And I have these there to dry. If you know, they're the Chinese red noodle beans. But yeah, look at how gorgeous they are. Let me see if I can get this. Okay, I wanted to get a picture of that. These are doing really well, and I'm really liking them a lot. They feel a little funny though. I don't know. I'm gonna Google them and do a little research on that particular bean. But you can see my whole trellis is moving around because it's so windy here today. So all different types of bush beans in this bed. I planted carrots here some time back. They are the rainbow blend carrots. And then an animal got in here and dug them up. And then I went in with more seed. They just keep getting dug up. I don't know. Some's better than none, but we'll see how this makes out. And this is the other bed of beans that never had the Mexican bean beetle. But a couple days ago, I was sitting out here because I was seeing the skeletal leaves, which is what the Mexican bean beetle will do. And it ends up depleting your whole bean plants and you won't get any beans. When I was going through, see how thinned out this looks? You see a lot more holes. You have to flip over the leaves and look. But there are some beans on there, but they thinned out big time. I was finding a lot of those bugs around this section of the garden. So I have to, well, Debbie may come over on Sunday, which I hope she does. Maybe we can go through and pick some bugs off. We'll both go through it together and see if there's any. But you see how they're flattened? I don't know, folks, what's going on. It's crazy. My other vertical green stalk planter. Well, wait, let me back up. Meat squash has been so good this year. I absolutely adore it. It's going crazy. So this is one vine going that way. I'm letting it do its thing. And then another vine's going that way. I have another vine this way. It's just crazy. You can't even get around. And either this bumblebee's taking a nap or what he's doing, but I think he might be sleeping on the job. Mr. Bumblebee, you okay? Hopefully it's not dead. No, he's fine. Okay, he was just taking a rest. Probably because the seeds are here. This is, let me smell a leaf. Lemon basil. So I'm going to have seeds. I'm very happy about that. Back to the green stalk planter. See this? Craziness. Crazy, crazy. So yeah, between the harlequin and the other things, it's just been nuts. All different types of greens are in this one. I did have to go in with salad mix, which is great because my son is here. This may end up being the video today because I have to do a humongous harvest. Look at this. I think that may want to go to seed because we were warm here. And now we're not. It's chilly willy. So let me see. Tender mustard greens are in here. I don't remember the name of this particular lettuce if somebody wants to help me out. Trying to think. I try to do everything different in this tower. I did take a picture of it so I would know. Spinach. Even though I did really good in spring and have a lot of frozen spinach, doesn't hurt to have some for fresh eating. Really sorry about these gusts of winds, but I have to do this video. And this, I think, is from the harlequin bug depleting some of it. So I may just pull the leaves off and let it just kind of heal itself. So spicy mescalines in here, tendered mustard greens, some salad bowl is in here. But this is the second time I planted on the bottom and nothing came up. And now I'm seeing something down here. Something's finally growing down there. So what I didn't put in that green stalk down there, I did in this one, like spinach, like I stated. Tendered mustard greens. This spicy mescaline is this one here. I just have to clean it up some. And I don't remember the name of the one up at the top there. I guess we'll just know when we eat it what it tastes like. But it looks pretty glorious. Looking good, looking good. Okay, let me get through this. And I do have nasturtium, even though I'm still getting the bugs. Beets. I have to get all my beets out. I have to harvest that. Harvest lemon basil, Thai basil, all my herbs I have to harvest. Carrots, these have been in here for so long. And they're just, these are from my gardener, like the nibblers. Not ready yet. They're there. This is what the beets are looking like. Because the last time I did a harvest on some big ones, I left the rest. So I'm going to be getting these out. And this time I know, because of my live, I'm going to save these tops. I'm going to powder them. I have more beets down there, different ages. I have all these tomatoes here. I did pick a bunch. I'll show you that in a minute. Or actually, I'll show you that on my big harvest I have to do. But there's more squash running that way and that way. But there's the tomato bed. So I have to get that out. I'm going to use this for fall decorating. This was my experiment on corn in a pot. Didn't do too bad. This is all cleaned up from the pumpkins and the watermelon. And I planted these around, and this is the only one that decided to come up. but at least I'll get some more seeds. Because if you know, last year there's a problem with mice here and they ate all the seeds. Oh, let me think, what else? Let's see if we can get through this fairly quickly. Look how far out this thing's going. I have basil all here I have to harvest. Some more mint. These are my buncheon onions that literally do turn in, let me turn it this way, into onions I have to pick. I have some hanging beans back there I have to pick. Sunflowers down. Look at the jungle. The jungle. It's a jungle back here. I'm just trying to move faster though. This was the original patch, this whole thing, and animals got in here. I don't know what this is doing here, but it's alive, so if we can get something off of it, that's okay. I'll take every little bit to the last minute when we get a frost and it kills everything. Same with this one over here. All these tomatoes, I have more to pick. It's just crazy. And tomatoes that fell down from our winds here. I am saving, as you know on my video, a lot of the zinnias. So I have that to do. I got out some of the other zucchinis plants because you could see why. This is the bed in the back. Eggplants, I started harvesting them for my big harvest video to do with you guys. These are my purple top globe turnips here. And that's not even, I have peppers that are falling down. They are completely loaded to the gills. This is why I have to do a big, enormous harvest. And yeah, so tonight I think we're getting down to 40 or 45. More kale, another zucchini over here, more zucchini here. You know, eggplants that want to just keep on going. I have cucumbers right there, but it's where I had them in spring, and I just really didn't get anything on the cucumber alley again. And I don't know what's going on with the cucumbers here. They just don't do well. I'm trying to get through the mess because there's so much, and the shirt that I'm wearing, everything sticks to it. But there's yellow zucchini growing in there, and I just started picking the eggplants. And I just wanted to do a quick, this is what I got going on. Weighed down pepper plants, loaded with peppers. The wind's it's breaking them, and I don't have an aisle left anymore. I'll show you what I mean by that. Once I shove that in, I'm gonna harvest all of these. Look at all the peppers. Loaded, they're enormous. They're so being weighed down, and here's my row. This is my aisle. There's the purple top gold. This is the aisle, folks, and I can't get up it anymore because it's going to be a really, really big harvest of the size of these bad boys. So I wanted to try to get these out the other day. I couldn't get to them because of some distractions here, but they're being blown all over because they're so super tall. So yeah. It's going to be probably it for the peppers, but they did me really good, so stay tuned for a big haul. I'm just giving you a quick overview tour for the first day of spring, and I will come back. I'm only just doing this section very quickly, not the kitchen herb garden or the medicinal side. Maybe I'll break that up into other pieces, but yeah, I figured a quick first day of fall garden tour. It is a jungle here. Absolute jungle. I have to save some sunflower seeds. I left a lot for the birds. And then I have my Jared here, my son, who had a procedure yesterday. Had to go under anesthesia, so Mom was looking after him. And yeah. But look at my come salsa with me, still producing peppers and tomatoes. All that good stuff, but these are done. I'm not even going to bother to overwinter any of them because they're just so weighed down with peppers. So tall, just falling over. Gorgeous purple beauties. Look at that. This is, hold on, here comes that truck again. So funny because multiple people around here use different trash company. Half sweet and half hot. And it is loaded. Loaded. Cherry peppers and paprika peppers, I think, but they might not come to size. And look at these. Yeah, I was looking up paprika powder. You could use different types of Spanish peppers, so I might actually make some smoked paprika. Try to go around this way so you can just see the shishito peppers are just loaded, my friends. Everything is so full, so bountiful. Cayennes, oh my goodness, in my row. But then I can't get any further because it's just full in here. So after I do a great big harvest of everything, I'm gonna then start ripping things out. So yeah, pretty windy day here today. I just wanted to do a quick garden tour so you could see what is going on for the first day of fall. It's just nuts how fast things change. And these are so weighed down, these pepper plants, that they want to lean forward. I have to harvest more basil so I can make or get at least 2 jars of pesto, because I had a mishap with my other pesto. But I want to get at least 2 jars to be able to freeze of pesto, maybe 4 max, from all my different basils that I have around the garden and the kitchen herb garden. But yeah, we're going to be doing a big harvest on peppers. There's a red one down there. I don't know if you could see my hand. So that is kind of the quick version on a garden tour for the first day of fall, which this will end up probably getting posted probably on Friday, because of course I'm late. But family has to come first. Jared is my youngest. He's the baby, and he's been going through like an esophagus type problem, stomach problem. So he just had his procedure done yesterday. Poor boy, he was so scared he was going to die. Just told him to have faith, you know, everything will be okay. And glory be to God, he came through that. He did wake up, which is what he was afraid of. So yeah, so just bear with me on the videos. I love you all, and I am looking forward to seeing you on Sunday Night Live at 9 o'clock Eastern. But stay tuned for a big harvest. Okay, like, subscribe, share, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.